I like to begin by deleting the camera and the light by selecting them and hitting the delete key. Then I select my y-axis. Next, I select my object and I turn on my auto mirror feature. You can turn this on by going to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, and type in Auto Mirror in the search box. And remember to save your preferences. I switch over to my x-axis. Then I hit the A key to select all, and then I press S, then Y to scale my model only along its y-axis. After left clicking to release, I press S and Z to scale only along the Z-axis. Now clicking to change my axis to my front axis. Now I press S to scale and X to scale only on the X-axis. Now I toggle into X-ray. You can also do this by hitting Alt-Z. I press 1 to activate my vertices, then I left click, drag, and release over the vertices that I wish to manipulate. Then I press G to grab and move the vertices to a desired location, and then left click to release. Next, I rotate my view by holding down the middle mouse button and dragging so I can see underneath my model. I press the 3 key to activate my faces, then I select the face for his leg, and I return to the y-axis, then press E to extrude. Now, G to grab, then release, R to rotate, then release, and G to grab some more, then releasing by left clicking the mouse. I press S to scale, moving my mouse toward the model to decrease its size along all axes. Then left click to release. Now I press E to extrude the face some more, then S to scale, E to extrude again, S to scale again, repeating these steps all the way down to the model's ankle. I hold the left mouse button and drag over the model's leg to select the faces. Then press the G key to grab and move it in a bit. I press 2 to activate my edges and drag over some edges to select them. Then press G to grab and manipulate them. I repeat this step several times to give the front profile some contour. I go to my X-axis, select these faces for his arms, go back to my Y-axis, press E to extrude the arms a bit, and press S to scale, press the number 0 and Y to flatten these faces to 0 on the Y-axis. So I have a nice flat surface to work with. Now I press G to grab and move his shoulders down a bit. Now, S to scale it down some. G again to move it in. And now a combination of extruding, grabbing, and scaling to produce his arm. To do the hands, I extrude, then scale, then extrude again, and scale only on the Z-axis this time. Now I press 2 to activate the edges, then press Alt while clicking on an edge so it will select this edge loop. Then I hit S to scale, using this method to adjust the contour of the model's arm. Now I change my axis to the Z-axis and use the same method, this time scaling only along the Y-axis. Now I rotate my model around. I select 3 to select faces. I turn off the X-ray mode, and I select a face to extrude a thumb from. Now I change my view again to find a better view, and then I rotate the face. I hit the 2 key and then select my edges, and then first extrude, then release and grab the thumb and pull it to the length that I desire. Then I use S to scale and scale the tip of the thumb down some. Now I use Alt and select my edge. Then I hit S and scale the thumb to a better size. Now I change my view again to look around my model at the thumb and other areas that I can make improvements to. I decide to select this face to change my axis and grab the thumb and pull it down a bit. Then I release and I press R to rotate the face until it's at the angle that I desire. I rotate around more to examine my model and to see what can I improve next. I decide to go to the X view and add more lines by hitting Ctrl R and scrolling my mouse wheel forward to add 2 lines. Then I change the view again back to the y-axis. Press 1 to activate the vertices. And then I'm using C to paint over the vertices to select them. After I'm happy with my selection, I press G to grab, and then I move the selected vertices into a position that I desire. Next, I go to the inside of his leg and select these vertices and move these over into a desired position. I go to the negative y-axis and select a series of vertices. Then I grab these vertices, keeping them on the x-axis, and I move these over into a desired position. Then I also go to the inside leg and repeat the same process. I scroll around my model and I select a few vertices and make a couple adjustments. I change my axis to the x-axis to get a better view and continue making adjustments. I hit Ctrl R to add a couple more edge loops to my model to help me with the contour. I hit Ctrl R again and add a couple of more lines to my model's torso. I make a few more adjustments to its profile by selecting vertices and edge loops and grabbing and pulling. I decide to start back at the feet. I select the faces and change my axis to the y-axis. I extrude, then I change my view to the x-axis. I extrude the face, stop, release, then extrude again. I change my view to X-ray mode, and I select some vertices to help me contour the foot. I rotate around my model again. I've decided that his feet are too narrow, so I change my axis to the x-axis. Press 3 to activate faces, then I press the C key to paint the faces that I wish to highlight. I press S to scale the foot wider. I examine the model some. Then I press Ctrl R to add another edge loop. I move this edge loop to my desired position, and then I press S to scale it down again. I press Alt while clicking on the faces. And now begin extruding. And now begin extruding along the normals. I turn off of X-ray mode. I continue extruding the faces on normals. I press 2 to activate edges, and then I make a couple of more adjustments to the shoes. I rotate my model to get a better look. Then I decide to work on his shoulders. I select some faces. Then I extrude and scale. I change to the Z-axis to get a better view. And continue to scale. I decide to turn these 3 faces into one by hitting the delete key, then selecting dissolve vertices. I select the face and scale it some more. Now I'm pressing 1 to switch to my vertices, and I'm grabbing a couple of vertices so I can form a location for the neck extrusion. I do a few more adjustments, moving it towards the back. I change my axis. I look around my model some more. I find an angle that I like, and I select the face. Now I go back into my y-axis and I extrude the neck. I turn on my X-ray mode. I select the faces again, do a small extrusion, then I scale an area for the head, then I rotate, then I extrude again, then I rotate again, and then I grab and move it toward the back. I do one more extrusion, then another small extrusion, this time scaling it inward. I repeat that process one more time to complete the top of his head. I go into object mode to have a better look at my model. Then I return to edit mode to continue editing. I click on the material view. Make a few more tiny adjustments. Look over my model one more time. So now I've decided to add a skin tone by going over to the Material Properties tab. I select a brownish color. And then return back to my model. Making a few more adjustments, putting a little more thought into the face. I hit Control R and move my middle mouse wheel forward to add 2 loops. Now left click and move them to the location I want, and left click again. I continue using this method on the model to add more contour to the front of the face. I rotate around my model again. Making a few minor adjustments. Thinking about where I want to put the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. I select a face. I press K to activate the knife tool. I use the tool to cut an eyebrow into the face. I press enter when I'm complete. I use the same method to create an eye. I continue using the knife tool to draw in his face features. Next, I go to my Material Properties tab. I create a new color. I press Assign to apply it to the faces I've selected. I make a few more adjustments to his face. Now I select some faces to represent his hair. I press the C key, hold down left click, and drag my mouse over the faces I wish to select. This time I use an existing color and press Assign to apply it to the selected faces. I decide to make a few more cuts, so I press K and use the knife tool. I extrude and rotate this face to create an ear. I select this face, press I to inset. Then I choose this face, which I grab and rotate it to bring it in closer to the face. I decide to add some color to the lips. So I go to my Materials tab and create a new color. I press Assign to apply this to the selected faces. I press my 1 key to activate vertices, and I select a couple and make a few adjustments by grabbing them with the G key. I decide to extrude the mustache. I select the edge loop. And assign a color to it. I continue on making a few more adjustments. I hold down the Alt key while pressing E, then select Extrude along normals. I select another edge loop by pressing Alt and clicking on a face, and then assigning it a color. Now I select the upper body of my model. I use G to grab, Z to keep it on the Z axis, and move his body up just a little bit. I decide to make a few more adjustments to the model. I press Ctrl and R. I press Ctrl and R. Add another loop to my model. I use the G to grab and move it. I move it into position close to another vertices. I move it close to another loop. I move it close to another loop that already exists. Then scale to form the bottom of his shirt. then scale to form the bottom of the model's shirt. I used the same method to form his arm sleeves. I used the same method again to create his pant bottom. Now I select some faces along the bottom of his shoes so I can extrude them, scale, then extrude again to make him some soles. I make a few more adjustments to the shoes. Now I press K to use the knife tool to draw him a collar. Now I select some faces around the collar to extrude. I select the faces that will represent his shirt. I create a color and assign it to the faces. I make some more adjustments to the model's profile. Now I select the character's leg, create a color, and assign it to the selected faces. Now I select his socks and assign a color to those faces. I create another color for the shoes and then assign them to the selected faces. Thank you for tuning in to this video and this channel. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.